of the measurement machine. Here we see the results of our treated or untreated and treated water that we have put into the magnetic fountain. On our image on the left is the surface spectrum of the first sample. What we're looking at here on our axes, our time is along the bottom. Each sample we have taken 10 seconds. Frequency domain is here, so we're looking between 0 Hertz and approximately 6,000 Hertz, and our amplitude in electron volts. We can notice two very different structures that have been taken with inside the same bottle of water, the one on the left untreated, the one on the left treated. We notice a number of distinguishing factors between the two. The first one is that the overall energy level in our plain tap water is pulsing, and it has these significant holes, we can say, whereas the activated water, its low frequency components are very, very strong and very regular. We also see another very important characteristic, and that is the regularity of these waves. As we can see in the treated water, there's a coherence along the different frequency bands. So the very low frequencies, the low mids, the mids, and the upper mids, we see are all pulsing in a manner that is coherent. Whereas in the untreated water, we have very little structure here in the upper frequency range, and even here in the lower frequencies we don't really have much of a structure. Now this structure is very significant and important. Why? In any biological system we have two types of actions in terms of vibratory actions. The first is the vibrations and the actions of molecules and atoms. Now those functions are occurring at extremely high rates. This is measured in gigahertz, terahertz, and beyond. But however, we also have biological functions, and we have biological frequencies. The beating of the heart, respiration, the biological functions of brain waves. Now all of these are occurring at extremely low frequencies, very often under 1 cycle per second. These are called microhertz. We see that the functionality of the biological system is dependent on a good structure and a positive, strong level of coherence in the low frequency range of these vibrations, because these are the functions that support the functioning of the organ, the major functions of the body, whether it's in people, also the same thing in plants. It is the low frequencies that in fact are, we can say, the basic functions of life. The high frequencies, fine. This is the chemistry. These are the molecules, the atoms. However, a molecule is not the plant. A series of molecules is not an individual. The individual is a complex system that has its own characteristic vibration, its own characteristic function.